Hello, this is Philip Kaltenbach, and I'm here to talk to you about how not to be taken advantage of after a major disaster. As you can see, this house right here, there's a lot of damage on the house. The, the roof has caved in, the windows are busted, and there's debris everywhere around the house. Also, the shingles on the roof has also come off. The damage on this house is very great and will cost the homeowner lots, but no worries because they'll be covered by their insurance. And normally after a something like that, sometimes it will be a little bit less. Sometimes it's just hail. In that case, before it was a big hurricane. But normally, what will happen is you'll get sent an individual adjuster. What'll happen is depends on what it is. If it's hail, they'll do what they're doing on this picture on the right. They'll circle where all the hail marks, and they'll basically take an average of the damage on the roof, and they'll calculate how much it'll cost to replace your roof. And what these people do is they are employed by Allstate and State Farm. It is called individual adjuster because they're not employees forever. Sometimes they're normal people that work jobs, very flexible jobs, and can go out in the storm and work storms when needed. For example, when Harvey hit, a lot of people got sent down to Houston to help them with their flood damage. These people right here are called public adjusters. What they do is after an individual adjuster, the one that works for a big firm like Allstate or State Farm, the public adjuster can fight for you on your behalf of your claim amount. This sounds like a good person to hire, right? Someone on your side. But what people don't know is that most of these people have never actually ever been an individual adjuster. They're just really good at arguing because most of them are lawyers wanting some extra money. Another thing about hiring a public adjuster is how much money they make is by taking a portion of your paycheck that you get from your insurance carrier. From insure.com, it says an adjuster may charge 20% for a 20,000 to 30,000 loss and 10% to 12% for a loss over 100,000. So they might help you get more money, but they will eventually take out more from you anyway. It is also illegal to make up more damage to your home that was not there before. So if your individual adjuster came out and everything was right, your public adjuster cannot actually help you. It is also not only illegal, but the public adjuster can make up stuff without your permission, and because of the law, you can actually get in trouble by doing so because he's representing you. From insurancefraud.org, they said, courts routinely hold that a public adjuster's fraud is the policyholder's fraud, even when done without the policyholder's knowledge. When a public adjuster or lawyer takes over the claim presentation for the policyholder and supplies false and inflated claim information, there may be sufficient grounds to avoid the policy or enforce a misrepresentation or concealment policy exclusion. You also need to understand that when big businesses go out in the storm to write a claim, that adjuster is going to do their very best to give you the right amount of money because they represent a big company. And those big companies always try to make a name for themselves, because imagine if they were out in the storm and everyone didn't like Allstate because they weren't giving enough money, people wouldn't want to use Allstate. It would be very bad PR for those companies. So they would always strive to do the right amount. So what I recommend doing is, if you happen to be one of those people that don't know or dissatisfied with how much you're going to get, don't hire a public adjuster. The first thing you can do is get a different individual adjuster from the same company to look at your property for a second look. If that does not satisfy you, I recommend getting a contractor to come out and give you an estimate of how much it will cost. Calling a contractor rather than a public adjuster is better because a contractor wants to help you. They'll be the ones that you will pay to fix your house, so they will make sure that you get the correct amount of money so that you can pay them. Another thing is that your contractor cannot contact your carrier without your information and give them false information. Some people think that it's bad getting a contractor, but they can help you and equip you so you know what to say to your company. So imagine if you were in this situation. Let's say that one day a hailstorm damaged the roof of your house and it costed $8,000 to fix it. You also have a shed in the back of your house that is touching your house, but it is also damaged and will cost an additional $500. Not much. But now that since it is not really attached to your house, it is not really covered under your home insurance. So you probably will get frustrated because you're only getting $8,000 and not your $8,500 that you know it'll cost you to fix it. So you will probably go online, Google's, and find out that you need to hire a public adjuster that can fight for you. So you probably find a good one that people like, and he comes over and says he can help you, but he will take 20%. And then you agree to that. So by now you're feeling great and confident that he will be able to help you with what you need. So 2 days go by, and then the public adjuster has talked to your carrier and has been rejected the additional $500 needed to fix the shed because your policy only covers what is attached to your house. Because it is really close to your house does not mean it is attached. So now you only get the original $8,000, and you have to pay the $20,000 you agreed on paying your public adjuster. So now you do not have the $500 you wanted, and on top of that, you're out of pocket $1,600. If you were to call a contractor, they could have told you that it's not covered and saved you a lot of time and your $1,600 additionally. So please take action. And next time either you or a friend is unhappy with the claim amount, tell them that they should get a second look at their property. And if that does not satisfy them, let them know that a contractor can help them better than a public adjuster. Also, make sure that you hire a real contractor because sometimes they could be fraud, just like the public adjuster. From fraud.org, it says, in the aftermath of a major weather event like tornadoes and hurricanes, victims understandably want to fix their homes as quickly as possible. Taking advantage of this, scammers have been known to show up at would-be victims' doorsteps and offer to start work right away. So make sure that you get the right contractor for your job, for what you want. Thank you, and that's it.